Hello YouTube, Fishy99 here for the deck profile for you. I call it Ninjutsu Fury for that it's just a ninja deck. This deck is extremely good, but I do not recommend playing this as competitive because it's not really complete yet. But the deck consists of three air armor ninjas, two agua armor ninjas, two earths. But going back for a second, air is good because you can reduce the level by 1. Really good for the XCs in the deck, which you can look below and kind of see them. You have Agua Armor. You can negate one of your opponent's attacks if he's in the graveyard with another ninja monster, including himself if you run it. You have two Earths, good for special summoning. In case you have no monster on your side of the field and your opponent has at least one or more. You have Earth Armor Ninja, which is the complete opposite of Air. You can increase the level by 1. Then you have Galaxy Eyes, good against DXCs. You have two Mass Ninjas, basically the giant true names deck. Have him and one or more different ninja monsters on your side of the field other than him. And you can bounce your opponent's spells and traps back to their hand. Then you have Hanza, good for two different reasons. Normal summon, you can add a Ninjutsu art card to your hand. Special summon, you can add one ninja monster to your hand. Next, you have two Rose Warrior Revenge. This card's good for two different reasons. One is for its basic effect. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, inflict 300 points extra to your opponent. Also, its other use for this deck is it's a warrior and it's a tuner. So you can kind of get most of the synchros out pretty easily. Some of them you will require Rose and Air, but not really that bad. Next you have two Slingers. This card's good because you can tribute this card, then flip it on your next turn or during your opponent's battle phase if he's attacked. And you can special summon as many ninja monsters from your hand as basically you want in face down or face up defense. Yes, you have to play them in defense, unfortunately. Next, you have two Upstart Golden Ninjas. Pretty good in case you have a trap in your hand that you really can't use. You can discard that trap, special summon one ninja monster in face down or face up defense. Then you have Cyber Dragon, basically the same as Earth. You can special summon it if your opponent has a monster and you do not. Next you have one book, Creature Swap, Dark Hole, Full Force Strike. This card is extremely good for, well, mostly against your Reaper and basically anything that can't be destroyed by battle. Your monster here cannot be destroyed by battle this turn, but you and your opponent take no battle damage, and this card destroys that monster at the end of the damage step. So if you attack a Marshmallow face up or face down, doesn't matter. Once the attack goes through, Marshmallow will be destroyed due to this card's effect, but you will still take 1,000 if it was face down. Then you have Heavy Storm, Lightning Vortex, Monster Reborn, two Mystical Space Typhoon, one Swords, two Ninjutsu Art of Freezing, really good in this deck for somewhat of a stall card actually. If you have a face-up ninja monster on your side of the field, you can activate this when you are attacked by your opponent. You can end their battle phase, and you can also make it to where your opponent cannot change their battle position. As long as you have a face-up ninja monster on your side of the field, they can't change their battle position with this card. I run 2 of them just for that fact. I run 1 Compulse, really good against Galaxy Eyes, and if they only have 2 monsters or so with 2,000 or more attack, you've kind of just screwed them over. Then you have 1 D Prison, Magic Cylinder, Mirror Force, Ninjutsu Art of Duplication, really good for trying to get out your Hanzo for its search effect for your monster, or basically anything really. Then you have 7 tools, a little bit of a little negation here. Small little cost for that, 1,000 life points, gotta be careful with that. You have Starlight Road, and you have 1 Torrential. Now for your extra deck, you have Black Rose, Stardust, Red Dragon Archfiend, Ancient Sacred Wyvern, X-Saber Ubellum, Colossal Fighter, Luminite, Leviathan Dragon, Terabyte. I run 2 Utopia, but there should be room for 1 more if you wish to add it. This deck does need a little bit of a defense, that's why I run 2 of these. The next card is an proxy for number 12. I know this is dueling network, so I could add it, but I'm keeping this the way my actual deck is. I run Zenmeister just for in case you need it. He has 1900 base if he has no XC material. But when you XC stone him, he has 25. So not bad. Then I run 1 Blade Armor Ninja. Basically good for any ninja monster on your side of the field, including himself. Attach 1 XC material, he can attack twice during every single battle phase until that card is destroyed, or the duel is over, whichever comes first. Now for your side deck, you have another Senior, Agua Armor, another Mass Ninja, Armed Ninja, basically good to kill a spell card. You have Morphing Jar number 2, basically good if you have a dead field but you need something better. A little risky though, but yeah. Penguin Soldier, the reason I do not run him into my deck is because a lot of these cards require you to actually be able to XCs for rank 4s or Synchro for rank 8, well, level 8 and higher. Well, level 7 and higher, I should say. But he's good, and I side decked him because you can take 2 monsters on the field and send them back to your owner's hand, so you can continuously loot himself and 1 of your opponents if he's not killed. If he's killed, just send 2 of your opponents back to their hand. Basically easy. Then you have Sojin, basic all warrior deck. You kind of need to have this side deck. I'm not really 100% sure on this. I might switch it out for a Thunder King, but increase all warrior and beast warrior type monsters by 200. So yeah. Then you have Leech in the Light, basically good against photons, because you can gain that much more attack and all of your monsters gain that, so somewhat cannot be destroyed if you need it. Like your Galaxy Eyes, you have a Kariba on your side of the field and it can destroy something. Then you have Bait Doll, basically good because it always goes back to your deck after you use it, unless it's negated. If it just, you target 1 face down trap card. If it's well, you get to choose what card. If it's a trap, you force the activation. If it's a misactivation, it's destroyed. If it's continuous, it's activated. So you gotta be careful against stuff like Call the Haunted and stuff like that. But yeah. Also, this here would be good because if it's spell cards, you get to know one of your opponent's face down cards. Then you can turn it around and MST it if it's something that you don't want them to use on the next turn or whatever. Then you have Divine Wrath, basically good against photons. Your basic Insectors. Sorry, mouse moved. But it's good against Insectors that wind up in mains for its ability. You can negate its effects and destroy it. Then you have a second Torrential, which you've just seen. A negate attack, Sakuretsu, Localized Tornado, and Lava Pit. Well, that's the deck profile, guys. Tell me what you think, comment below, and please subscribe. Fishing989 signing out.